Previously, on Rise of the Runelords. As our heroes made their way to Magnamar, Sanishi almost took a side quest to hunt for goblins before a mysterious portal opened up and bestowed upon her the mysterious gift known as character growth. This achievement unlocked, the party continued towards their goals with an unprecedented degree of focus. While taking their guard duties during the group's nightly rest, Icky confided in Tarnin regarding his exile from his tribe, and Tarnin reciprocated as he spoke about his feelings towards heading back to its home city of Magnamar, wondering what he would find there. Upon reaching the city, our group was detained briefly at the entrance as one of our heroes hadn't thought that wearing a looted pendant bearing the symbol that had been carved into murder victims' chests throughout the region might not be a good idea. Once released, the group opted to plan their next move over breakfast. After an unsuccessful attempt at peopling by Sanishi, the elderly owner of the bakery decided to give her some guidance while also revealing that the murders that they had helped to stop in Sandpoint were happening even more frequently in Magnamar and had been for several months. After asking around and discerning the location of the Foxglove townhouse, the group paid a visit only to find that the thought-to-be late Aldern Foxglove and his wife seemed to be inside. Skeptical of the veracity of their apparent identities, Taran used his powers of totally not magic to figure out that these figures were not who they appeared to be. Cover blown, the forms of Aldern and Aisha Foxglove and their stalwart manservant dropped away to reveal three faceless stalkers. Will our heroes survive the encounter so that Sanishi can try out her newly found peopling techniques? Will Icky draw any closer to closure on why things tend to get a little murdery around him? Will Grelda be as successful with beers and bitches in Magnamar as she was in Sandpoint? Will Tarnin learn to stop worrying and love the Magnamarian authorities? Will Geisen have anything to say? Today, the adventure continues.
Okay, I need y'all to roll initiative for me.
Right. I rolled even worse than last time, and that's impressive.
Oh, nice.
Just coming right out the box. Stop, watch, ready yet, get set. It's all that. No, it's an 11.
Alright, sorry, let me get these first. Oh, that's nice. Alright. Icky, what'd you get altogether?
I'm sorry, I'm rushing my way to my character sheet.
Oh, that's fine. Grelda, what'd you get?
I wasn't expected to be called upon. 8 total. I rolled a natural 4.
Nice.
Thing of beauty.
Alright, Tarnin?
Tarnin has a 16. Geisen has a 14.
16, 14. Alright, Icky?
Icky also has a 16.
Oh, crap. Hold on. I forgot that Tarnin gets advantage.
Advantage?
Never mind. It's the same.
Alright. And Sanishi?
11?
See, I waited till you had taken a bite before I called on you.
It was an 11. Yes.
11? 11.
Yeah.
Alright. I am looking forward to the point when D&D Beyond can, like, share this out with you. All 3 of the faceless stalkers rolled higher than you guys.
Yay!
So they are going first.
Okay. Should we? Are you in presentation mode now?
Yes.
Okay.
Does everybody see the map?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I do.
Alright, so the 2 closest to the group of you were the ones that were Aldern and Aisha, and then the butler was the one that's standing just outside the door. So, this one is the one that is going first. Just after it gets done changing, it's, again, it has, there's no features on its face. It's flat white. You can see chin and cheeks, but there's no eyes, nose, mouth, ears. It's completely flat and featureless. And it raises both of its hands. It touches its chest and the chest of the creature next to it, and then they both just vanish. And that is its turn. Then next, where is it? There we go. Alright, so sorry, I'm just gonna make sure I keep track of the creature's spells.
Are you saying that they just used a spell?
I am saying they just used a spell.
No, Tarnan does stuff like all the time, and he can't do magic, so I think that's an assumption you're not allowed to make.
So it couldn't be him. Alright.
Yeah.
So. Boop. Alright. They vanish.
Hold on.
What's
I'm
up?
looking to see if Geisen has counterspell.
I do not believe he does. I could be wrong, but I don't.
That's why I'm looking. He does have it.
Does he? Oh, wow.
He does. 3rd level.
Mm-hmm.
He will immediately attempt to use it.
Alright. Well, invisibility was cast at 3rd level.
So it's 3rd and 3rd.
Yeah, but no, it says any spell 4th level or 3rd level or lower, it fails immediately. There's no rolling for counterspell. It's only when you get to 4th level or higher that you need to worry about rolling. So if Geisen were to do that, then the spell would immediately fail.
I'm just making sure. Okay, yeah, 1 reaction when you which you take when you see a creature within 60 feet casting a spell. Okay, so yeah, he takes it immediately. He does it immediately.
All right. Well, in that case, all right. So 1 3rd level spell. All right. So as the creature touches itself and the creature next to it, you can see them start to fade, and Geisen just raises his hand, and you can hear a slight incantation behind you, and then they just kind of blur for a second and then pop back into place, and both their heads immediately turn and look at Geisen. Then
Oh shit.
Then that one's turn is over, so I'm going. So the other one, and the other one, like both of their features still stare at Geisen, and the other one is going to do the same thing. It's going to touch itself and the creature next to it. And then they will vanish.
Mother trucker. Wait, does Tarnan have? I mean, of course not. Never mind.
Tarnan can't cast magic. No, that's I think that's a 3rd level spell. For
It is
wizards.
3rd level.
Yeah. Tarnan, I don't think Tarnan has access to 3rd level spells yet.
No, I was hoping he had access to a what do you want to call it? Ritual, or not a ritual. Ability that. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out later.
All right. All right. Well, in that case, actually, right then, did that. All right. So then his turn is over. So then it's the one just outside of the door. There we go. The one just outside of the door who had just like solid bricks for where his fists would be. He is going to step in, turn to Geisen, and attack him.
Geisen, no!
Yeah. He gets 2 attacks. First one is 17 to hit, Bill.
Hits, and he can't cast shield because he already used his reaction. Shit.
All right.
I suck at a mage. That's why I don't cast spells.
All right, then.
For the record, I thought it was a good idea, Bill.
It was a good idea. I was not even aware. I had done some research on some of the other spells, but I wasn't even aware that he had counterspell. So let me see. It is. Oh wait, there. Oh, that's a 9, 3. That's 12 bludgeoning damage.
You're a jerk. I mean, okay.
Plus. Where is it?
That is a lot of damage.
Plus.
For him, it is.
No, that's only 4.
What?
Plus 4 psychic damage. With the first attack.
Total.
I'm supposed to have resistance against psychic damage.
I'm
No,
not
I
seeing
do need to actually fill in everybody's hit points. So bear with me for just a moment.
Mine jumped to 9 million for this fight. It's just a,
Weird.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Bastard.
I like how. Sorry, I'm assuming that's the kitchen. I don't know. Like one room over, one room up, and it looks like a screaming robot.
Oh my god, it does!
It does. That's why I'm laughing. That's fantastic. All right, Tarnin's at 46. I'm looking forward to when the encounter builder gets out of beta. 35. Oh man, Geist only has 35. Shit.
Yeah.
59.
That was how much? 12 and 3 was it, or 12 and 4?
12 and 4. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Alright, so that was 12 and 4. So he is down. That's 12, 4, 16 damage. And that was just the first one. The second one is a 17 as well.
Okay.
That is 3 bludgeoning damage. And the psychic damage only happens on the first attack on his turn.
So 19 total.
Yes. So that takes him down to 16.
Yep.
All right. Then, who is up? Icky and Tarnin. In whatever order you would prefer.
The bird has the word.
Bird is Can I cautiously run over to the guy I can see, because I'm totally expecting the invisible guys to still be there and attack me?
What square would you like? Where would you like to go? Would you like to go over the square above it?
I would like to. Yeah, that's there.
All right, so you can go. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna give him the big old claw,
Big old claw. All right.
which now does insta kill damage, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is that what happened when you leveled up?
That's what you told me.
I seem to. I have a vague memory of not saying that.
The trick is, though, hitting him with it, and I don't think I'm going to do it this time, because I rolled a 2, and my hit is plus 8, so that's going to be a 10.
Yep, the first one misses, so you can go ahead and roll the second one.
Now, not a whole lot better. 15.
15? 15 does hit.
Hey, good claw. Excuse me. And the 1d6 plus 5. Where's the one that feels good? Not that one. This one does. This one feels good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
That's pretty good.
That's a 10.
10 damage?
Wait.
That seems like a lot.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. 10 damage. Then your the first claw shoots out, and its brick of a hand smacks it to the side. But as it does that, it leaves its chest open, and your claw comes down and claws across its chest for 10 damage. All right.
Which that instantly kills it, right?
Yes. Actually, all 3 of them dropped out from that one.
Cool.
Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah.
All right, I don't have to worry what I'm doing then.
Are you going to do anything else, good sir?
No, I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
all dead. What do I got to worry about? They're done, right?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, thanks. Then I'll start looting the bodies. No, fine.
No. Ah.
I will. See, can I ping here. Guess not.
Click and hold, and you should be able to ping.
No.
Oh no, you can't because I'm presenting.
So I can't. Okay, that's fine. To the east of Icky. I can go through his location, yeah?
You can go through? Like you want to...
I want to go to the east, not the west.
Over here there is a wall with a doorway. The creature is standing in the doorway.
Oh. I guess I'm not moving.
It is just a 15 by 15 square of a room. And the creature is head stepped inside of the door as the butler.
I take a step to the west.
Okay. As you do that, the creature does take its attack of opportunity against you from moving out of its melee range. Oh, that is a 7. That's not going to do it.
No, that doesn't do it.
No,
Can
alright.
I
It's
intentionally let him hit
backhands
me?
at you. What was that?
Can I let him hit me?
You can absolutely choose to be struck.
No, we'll save that trick for another day.
A bold strategy, Cotton.
Well, when you can return 4d10 damage for someone striking you, sometimes it's worthwhile. But it's got to be a reaction, so it'd have to be hit. So anyway, I will bonus action hex on Fugly Muggle.
The one you can see. All right. Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and then-
I wonder. Hold on. I gotta see if. Ooh. Okay. They did show up. I gotta. All the new icons that I put in. Let me see.
Okay.
Why don't we do this one? A little bullseye. All right. Okay. So he is hexed.
And then I will attack with the Twins Flight Daggers. Everyone
Alright.
saw that coming.
Give me your first one.
The first one is 16 plus 9 is 25.
25 does hit.
Okay. Can I roll to see if the other one hit first? Second hit.
Why don't we do damage on this one first?
You got it. Let's see. That's going to be for the hex. That's going to be for the dagger damage. And then these two will be for the sneak attack because he's flanked.
He is.
That's good roll. 10, 16, 17, 18, 19 plus... Where is it? 19 plus 6 is 25, correct?
Yes, it is.
That would be what I got him.
25 damage. Nice. All right, so you throw the dagger. It sticks right in the bottom of his neck by his clavicle, and as it does, he reaches up his blocked fist, kind of touches it, and at the same time throws up his other hand, and he will cast Hellish Rebuke on you. So first level. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Advantage on that?
I don't think so, but it would say on your character sheet. You have advantage against being charmed and magic can't.
That's what it was.
Yep.
So Dex plus your roll
What?
plus whatever's next to Dex, so that'd be 20.
Whatever is next to the dex under saving throw, yeah. So it's 20 altogether.
Correct.
All right, so you do make the saving throw, so you just take half damage.
Half. Yep.
And 5. All right, you take 5 fire damage.
Garcia's turnabout is fair play. I'll say no, like this. And this beautiful deep orange and red set of flaming wings erupts from the ground, wraps around him, burns him, and then fades away.
All right, well, let me roll for his dexterity saving throw.
I wonder how he did that since he can't cast magic.
I just reflected his spell back, that's all.
Magically.
Clearly. All I did is block, and it reflected off the swamp gas from Venus, and then it reflected from the my daggers. It's Icky's fault.
No,
Zelda totally buys that it was the reflection on your daggers. They're so shiny.
Well, I mean, they looked like wings, and they were red rings, so it must have been Icky. Thanks, Icky.
He did fail his saving throw, by the way.
Okay. And sorry, just looking for the other D10. Squirtle just rolled this twice. A 9 and a 1. So 10.
10. All right.
Unless there's a plus.
All right.
Plus to it?
No. I believe Hellish Rebuke is just straight damage. All right, so like his fist goes out to you, and then as the wings wrap around him, his head kind of goes back, and there is still no sound. It is still completely silent, but you can tell that it is in pain. All right.
I already done.
Do you want to throw your second dagger? Oh no, you used your bonus action already. Never mind. Wait.
I did throw my second dagger. It hit.
I thought. Oh, that was. I thought
All
you
of them are done. No, you're right. I did not.
No, you did the Hellish Rebuke. You didn't throw your second dagger.
You're correct. Thank you for being right.
I'm used to it. No.
14.
14? That does not hit. So as
Hold on. Let me double check something real quick. So I rolled a 14, but does it have
if the first one hit, you have advantage on the second one.
Okay, so 14 or a 12 plus 9 is 21.
21. That one does it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a second. Gain advantage on the one attackers gain advantage on that attack if you are. Oh. Okay. You get advantage when you make a ranged attack with one. You get advantage if you're holding the other, not if the other hit.
Okay, so then this one doesn't.
So that
get
one
the
did
advantage.
miss. Okay.
Got it.
All right. So as the hellish rebukes go back and forth, your hand flies up and you throw the second one, and it manages to duck its shoulder a little bit, and it hits on the door frame behind it and sticks on the wooden door. So it has one in its neck, and one of the daggers is sticking just over its shoulder.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to do, good sir?
Nope, that does it all.
All right, then it's Geisen's turn.
He used his reaction. He's going to spells to play. Huh?
Can I ask you to change the angle of your seat? Because now you're Geisen. That was my favorite thing that you did. It was super effective. Thank you. Thank you.
Bill uses rotate chair. It is very effective.
No. Okay, I used it, but not Geisen. Geisen didn't rotate chair. That I don't want to use. That doesn't count as an action. Where the fuck can he go?
He rotated his chair.
Yes, but I was trying to see if there's somewhere Geisen can go to get away from some of the mess that's about to happen in here. And
It's Grease.
Can Geisen like grab Sanishi's hand and then they like swap places as like the full action?
Take that up.
That's
to DM.
impressive thought.
That looks like a no. There are raised eyebrows and the pitch of the voice went up. That's a no.
You know, like it can absolutely happen. It would take both of their. I would say it would take both of their actions. Like Geisen would have to hold his action, Sanishi would have to use her action, and then they could switch. But it's still a movement, so he would still get an attack of opportunity against
Would
him.
you say that Geisen can see out that door at all?
See out the door?
Yes, can he see out the door?
Yes, I would say he would be able to see at like a 45-degree angle out the door.
It would be so like Dyson to like leave the room, then cast Grease.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I'm
The
channeling
window-
my inner Lars, and he's like, it was one time. One time, you
Yeah, but
guys.
then he used web as
The
well.
window across the hall. He can see out that as well.
Yes.
So if he chose to use Misty Step, could he technically, since you can disappear, it doesn't say when you reappear, you just have to be able to see where you're going to, where you're teleporting to. Could he teleport outside that window to safety on the ground and still see inside this room, in his best opinion?
Okay, so where? Oh, there we go. Second level spell. You teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. Yep, absolutely.
Or... Okay, so technically he used his reaction. He used a spell in his reaction. Can he still cast a spell?
The reaction was not during his turn. That all kind of resets as soon as his turn starts.
Okay, so he can cast a spell.
Yes.
Just wanted to be sure.
And a reaction is different. Like he can cast a leveled spell now, and then still cast counterspell as a reaction. You just can't cast
Because
two
reaction is
leveled
different.
spells on
Got
like
it.
your turn, unless you have an ability that allows you to do that. Reactions are something separate.
And how messed up did this other one look like? I mean, not that he's ever seen a guy wrapped in a sheet running around killing things, but does it look like it's on?
It looks like it's pretty messed up. Like it definitely there is. It's got this very bright blue blood that is just oozing from its two wounds, the claw mark and then the dagger that's still sticking out of its neck. And then you can tell it's got like the hellish rebuke that you did definitely did some damage.
Okay, he's going to stand his ground. He's going to stand his
man.
ground, and he's going to cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
All right. Are you marking off these spells? Just so
I sure am.
Okay, just make sure. All right, so at 3rd level.
If
One more
Dyson dies,
dart.
I have your back, Phil. That you thought this through and tried to play it smart.
Alright.
At least somebody does.
3 darts, 4 darts at 2nd level, 5 darts at 3rd level. So 5d4.
Plus 4, yeah?
5d4. It's 1d4 plus 1 for each dart, so 5d4 plus 5.
Ooh. All right.
And they're all auto hits, so just tell me what your damage is.
6, 10, 13, and 4 is 17 plus 5. 22? Did I math right? 17
you
and
did.
5, 22. Yeah.
22. So, wait, let me just double check. I don't think, but let me just make sure. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, Geisen throws up both of his hands, and you just see these small, red, fiery darts just shoot from his hand in, like, rapid succession, like a quick machine gun burst, and just right into the creature's chest. And it's like, it staggers back, and you can see just little wounds opening. You can see, like, some burn marks around where it's hit. It bends forward, and just blood is dripping down onto the ground, and then it stands up and it staggers a little bit. You can tell it's looking very, very rough.
Sanishi, help!
And anything else guys would like to do?
Geisen's hurt, so he's actually asking for help, asking for protection.
Is that the end of his turn?
That is definitely the end of his turn.
All right, then it is actually Sinishi's turn.
Cool. Can I move into melee range?
You are in melee range.
I am in melee range. Sorry, the map is really small and my vision is shitty. All right, in that case, I'm gonna attack the motherfucker.
Tacky.
All right, first swing. My first hand is. What do I have? It is a 18.
18, that hits.
1d6 plus 5. 5, that would be 8.
8 damage?
Yes.
Sean, if you're giggling because the thing has 9 health left, it will hurt my soul. I just want you to know that.
Well, you shouldn't have said that, because I don't want to hurt your soul, but...
Well,
But
that's
that's the case.
Because I get to attack with my other hand.
You do. I'm just... Okay, so with this one, that is 8. So your axe literally embeds into its chest, and as you rip it out, it's just a wide gash. And the creature, one hand goes to its side, and it kind of staggers forward. It's rotating back and forth, but it's not down yet.
All right. Well, I'm going to attack with my other hand then. Which 15 plus 8, so 21.
21, that hits. Alright, you don't even need to roll damage since it did just have 1 left. I was wondering if you would miss, because that would have been hilarious.
Well, and if I had missed, I get a second attack.
Oh, that is true.
So,
Alright, so your one axe goes in, you pull it out, and then swipe up, and your other axe actually kind of embeds in its chin, and the bottom half of its face kind of splits open a little bit as you pull your axe out, and then it drops to its knees and falls back, and it is dead. Alright.
So, what the hell is this thing?
Not alone. The other ones are still here. I have detect magic up still from last session. So I just cast it. That's where this whole thing happened. So I can detect them in the room now that they're invisible. I just can't. How does that work?
I did some digging just to make sure, because I know you had detect magic and I know they had invisibility, so I wanted to make sure I played the correlation right. You can feel that there is magic, but the detect magic specifically says you can locate a magical object that you can see.
Okay.
Because there is actually a second level detect invisibility spell that
Got it.
specifically is. So you can tell, like, you can feel all the magical objects, you just can't locate it at all.
Okay.
All right, so
question.
yes.
If 2 large magical or objects that have a spell on them were to leave the room, would he be aware of that?
He can't really tell the direction that they're in, and
Correct.
you guys all have magical objects on you.
Yes. But the lack of magic, a chunk of magic leaving.
I would say
exiting
if something magical left the periphery of where detect magic hit, you'd be able to tell that there was less than before. But detect magic is...
So obviously they don't have magical items on them, and I can't track those items. These guys
They
are worst of
themselves are magical objects. They themselves are magical objects because they have a spell on them.
By being invisible on them, they would, they would ping your detect magic.
Roger.
I'm just trying to figure out what the exact radius of detect magic is.
10 foot.
30.
Oh, 30 feet.
30.
Even better. Let's do your version.
All right, so Sanishi, you still have your movement if you would like to move.
I mean, no, not really. What the fuck just happened, guys?
All right, then it is Grelda's turn.
That's exciting. So, Grelda can't do shit. She would glance very briefly at Tarnin to see if there was anything he
They're
had
still
to say.
there. They're still here.
Okay, then basically she's gonna occupy the space Tarnin just left so that she's in melee distance of where they used to be. And I think she did this before, so I think I'm gonna do it again. Sean, correct me if I'm wrong, please. Can she open like a thing of water and like spray it around? Like if they're invisible, they still occupy space, right? So the water would hit them?
The answer is yes. He's just trying to figure out how to make you roll for it.
That's fair. I know. It's his job. It's fine.
I would say that's your action, but I would say yes.
Action?
I would say that would be your action, because if you are going to spray it around the room, I would say that would take up the majority of your 6-second turn. So I would let you do that, and if it hit them, it would not stay, but everybody would be able to see the water strike what should be air. But like I said, I would say that would be your action. But yes, I would let that happen.
All right. Well, I still have movement left. So, what happens if I from a game mechanics standpoint, if I bump into a square where you won't let me walk into a square where I know an enemy is. So if I were to try and walk forward, and something was there, what would happen?
I'm honestly... Give me just a second. Let me just open up invisibility really quick. Invisible. I would say... Yeah, I would say you'd still bump into it. I'm just reading exactly what invisibility does. But it just says it's invisible, heavily obscured. It can still be detected by noise and any tracks. So yeah, I mean, it's still there.
Oh, shoot.
Matter. You're just.
I'm sorry. What was that, Jill?
Oh, I guess
you're muted.
She comes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would guess that you still matter. You're just
okay.
Invisible matter.
Okay.
I mean, and to that end, you could probably just swing wildly and have a chance at maybe hitting it ish, which would probably actually be more effective than throwing water at it. Because even if you just and it starts bleeding, then it bleeds, and we see
invisible blood falls on the floor, and we can't really trace the invisible blood. I mean,
attacking against an invisible creature does have disadvantage, but you can still do it.
Oh, so I got disadvantage? That's not terrible.
It's not terrible. It's also it's disadvantage, and the creature is considered heavily obscured, which ups its AC by 5.
Or
so it is possible to do. It's just very difficult.
We could all leave the room. One of us could hold the door open for Geisen to cast Grease and Firewall.
That would be super smart, and Grelda's definitely not going to wait for that. just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
All right. So I think it's still part of my movement to attempt to move into the square that's above me, right?
I would say so.
And then if I were to encounter someone, then I could choose to attack?
Yeah. So you do move up into the square above you, and nothing.
Okay, then I move into the square next to me.
Alright, then you do hit something that shouldn't be there.
Let's hope it's a person that we want to attack. How's that sound, guys?
It's the real Alder and Foxglove tied up. No.
Potentially. We don't know what they can cast invisibility on. I don't know what I'm attacking. So here we go. Fly into a rage, because that's Grelda's MO. And we're going to attack recklessly, which does give me advantage, but against your disadvantage means it's just a normal attack.
A straight roll, and its AC is up by 5, so give it a shot.
Okay. Let's use my other D20, since that last one gave me a 4. 9 plus...
So right now, I just have the mental image of that scene from Robin Hood Men in Tights, where Lincoln thinks he's attacking somebody, and it's just hitting that support beam.
That's basically what's about to happen, because I'm pretty sure I didn't I didn't roll high enough to hit. So I have a 17.
17. That is not high enough. So you walk forward, you bump into something, you step back, and you swing Sasha, and it just whoosh in the air. Like you knew there was something there, you just didn't manage to hit it with Sasha.
All right, I think that is all that I can do, and I definitely would want to keep whatever, hopefully it's an enemy and not like a plant, from attacking.
It's
Poor-
an invisible
poor
plant.
guys. So,
Well, it is
That's
now a
good matter.
plant, if it is a plant.
All right, then. All right, then it is one of the faceless stalkers' turn. It is going to. All right, so it will actually reappear directly in front of Grelda. Let me bring it back out. It will raise its hand towards Grelda, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage as it casts poison spray. As a cantrip.
all right. Actually, hold on a sec. I have advantage against everything except for something while I'm raging.
I have advantage against everything except, the things I don't have advantage against.
Psychic is the only
crap, me
thing.
too.
You what?
I have advantage against. I have resistance against non-psychic damage.
Well, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. And then your resistance would come into play once the damage hits.
Okay, so I need to roll 2d20
And at disadvantage,
to be
yeah.
the lower number,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
The lower number is a 1, my good friend. The
Ah.
lower number is a 1.
Well, that's okay. I mean, there's no critical fails when it comes to saving throws. You just take the full amount of damage, which is, where is it? There we go. Okay, so you have resistance against poison damage. So
Yeah, everything but psychic.
Alright, so you do take 6 poison damage.
Wait a minute. It says I have advantage against poison, specifically. I don't know what that means.
Advantage
Alright,
against poison. Yeah.
Sorry, it says I have a capital A in a green flibbly thing.
Yep. If
underneath
you
my-
mouse over it, there's a little a pop up that says advantage against poison.
It does, yes.
Yes. So if you were to make if there was a saving throw against poison, like if you were to be poisoned, then you have to make a saving throw to not be.
The fact that this is poison damage, that doesn't come into play.
With this particular puff of noxious gas. Constitution save. Yeah, I'd say that.
Okay, so how does that work, given what we just did?
I'll just have you scrap it and roll it again. Roll a single one.
Okay, because I don't remember which one I rolled first. So.
No, we'll just have you roll a single one.
Alright.
Otherwise, you take 6 damage.
Please don't. Please don't. It's only an 8, so
Hey,
I think
yeah.
I still.
You still take the 6 poison damage then. And
All right, I'm gonna.
as soon as he gets done casting that, since that was a cantrip, he is going to use his where is it? There you go. He's going to use his 2nd level spell of Misty Step.
That
And-
bastard!
Stealing my
Mist, like-
freaking idea.
Grows up from his feet, and he teleports
Away.
away out of the door, down that way.
Wait, shouldn't Geisen not be in that corner anymore?
No, he didn't
No,
move.
He didn't move.
chose
He,
to-
he did a close range magic missile.
Yeah.
Alright, so that creature's turn is over. Now it's the other creature's turn. That is going to be. Where is it?
Are we fighting frowning toads?
Frowning toads.
I think they're actually money from some sort of troll kingdom.
Alright, where is it? Where is it?
Ooh.
Crown.
And the
There
robot
we
stove
go.
continues to scream this entire time.
Alright, so he is going. Okay, so this creature is going to pop back into play as he casts a spell, a 2nd level spell. I need Tarnin to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. Against being charmed, so you have advantage, so it's a straight roll. Oh, no. Yeah, it is against being charmed, so yeah, it is a straight roll.
Okay, so what am I rolling?
A wisdom saving throw.
14.
14? Alright. So, you are charmed. When you are charmed, so as the creature's hand comes up, you see a twisted crown of jagged iron thorns kind of begin to encircle Tarnin's head and just slowly continue in a circle. And his eyes actually glow red. Like it is a visual change that everybody can see. So he is charmed. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature that I choose. It can act normally on its turn otherwise. On subsequent turns, I have to use my action to maintain it. And then, so that was a second level spell. Yes'm.
Do I get to choose what I attack with?
No, I choose.
Okay.
But it is melee, so that
It
means
is a
probably
melee
not drawn
attack.
daggers.
Well, yeah. We'll let Sean pick, and I won't help.
I just have to see if team attack. Okay. I was just looking at exactly what sneak attack said. All right. So that was his leveled spell, and his turn is over. Icky, your turn. You're up.
So a creature only gets an attack of opportunity once I move outside of its...
Yes, not when you enter.
Cool. So basically I could move to be just north of the easternmost faceless fucker and not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Right there?
No, one more.
Yes, because you're not leaving any of their melee range.
But if I were to move either, like, say, one square to the east, then I would get then he would get the attack.
Then he would have an opportunity. Yes.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and claw the one that I am diagonal from.
It's all right.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. 16.
16. That does not hit on the first one. Go ahead and roll your second one.
That doesn't hit either.
So as you walk up to it, your first one, your claws, actually you don't even get any purchase. They just kind of slide off. And the second one, it reaches up with both hands and just bats your claw away.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and use a key point.
A key?
Some claw.
All right.
Hang on. I need to make sure that I get the right die out of my fucking business. And then I also want to make sure I am marking this. Where is it? There it is. Okay, bam. Okay. All right. All right, that one is way better. That is a 21.
That absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
6.
6 damage? Alright, so before you roll your next one. Alright, so it bats your second attack away, so then you reach forward, like let it swing, and you end up clawing right up its middle, and as you do that, you see this dark energy kind of flow where your claws are touching it, and then you feel just this burning sensation go through your entire body as it casts Hellish Rebuke as a reaction at second level. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
$16.
Oh, you succeeded. All right, so you only take half damage.
Like
so,
mouse.
7, 16. Damn, 7, 9, 9. 25. Half is 12, rounded up is 13. So you take 13 fire damage.
Woo.
And that was its reaction. And that was a second... Oh, wait. Yep, that was a second level spell. Alright, so go ahead and do your second Claw.
I will. Alright, that one, it hits. Just take my word for it. Alright, so 23.
Yes, it does. So they're going to go roll the damage on that one.
Let's roll a happier die than that last one. That's a happy die. 11 damage.
Oh, not bad. Oh, where is it? It is 11. All right, so as like your claw is still kind of embedded in its skin a little bit and the fire just flows through, you give it a backhand right across the face and its head snaps to the side as your claw comes loose.
So I am then going to use the benefits of my drunken technique. And since I've used Flurry of Blows, I gain the benefit of the disengage action. And I will shift down and to the right.
Very nice. That's right. Did you just get that at this last level?
No, that was the prior level. I've just never had cause to use it until now. You fuckers better be coming to help me is all I'm saying. But, you know, I feel like now is probably not the best time to, like, pull out your drawings and feathers of me and just, like, have a little
icky seance. All right, well, if you're done, it is Tarnin's turn. And Tarnin is going to make a melee attack against Sanishi.
Go ahead, roll it up.
You roll it. You're the one making the melee attack.
Daddy, why? Why?
This will be the one time my dice don't roll low tonight.
Give me a 20.
How about a 5?
5? All right, so... So
what am I attacking with? Just a dagger?
Just a dagger.
Okay. So 14.
Sanishi, what is your armor class? 16! Oh, you miss. All right. So you lean towards her and you stab and it manages to, like, it just careens across her armor. And the rest of your turn is yours.
What are you doing, Captain?
It's in my head. And what is it? No, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Use its action before moving on each turn. Wait. Hold on a second.
If Tarnin gets out of his line of sight, does the spell break?
No.
Okay.
It is concentration though.
I'm stuck like this forever.
Can you put an icon on the one that is concentrating rather than kind of like you did the hex one earlier?
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Pause. It was. I wonder if there's a C for it. It was.
Come on, Nikki, take this out of my hands.
Where's?
Yeah, like, did I guess right?
It was actually no. You did. That is the one you aimed for.
Oh.
So
yeah.
When he's concentrating, I need to.
He rolls a 1.
Now I gotta remember exactly. Concentration. Taking damage. You must make a Constitution saving throw. DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher. And that was 10 each time. So, Wisdom saving throw. That is a 9 plus 3 is 12. So, okay. So everything does happen the way it happened. It happened the way it happened. Oh, yeah. So you had to make a melee attack, but you can still move on your turn. So if you would like to move somewhere, you are free to do that.
And my bonus action is mine?
I believe so. So I'm just looking at, because you're charmed. Yes, you cannot attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magic effects.
But I can.
The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no. It just says before moving on each of its turns, you make a melee attack. Yeah, so I would say your bonus action, everything is yours. You just cannot do anything harmful or magical against the creature that charmed you.
Okay, I will use my shoot. That takes that out of there too.
Use your shoot.
You think you're gonna shoot? Shoot,
Shoot, badoop. Shoot, badoop.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Good job. Yeah. I move my hex. Use my bonus action to move my hex onto his buddy, who I'm not charmed against.
All right. Well, you would be recasting it at this point, wouldn't you? Oh no, because the other creature.
No.
It's still on him even if he's dead, right?
The spell doesn't end. I just have to use a bonus action to move it.
We'll do that one.
Now, does Tarna know that the attack is being forced, and he has control of his movement still?
I would say you know you're in control of, like, you know that you would be able to move right now. I wouldn't say you actually, like, you fully understand what's going on. You know that you attacked Sinishi without hesitation. But you feel like, especially like moving your hex, you know that you're in control of yourself at this exact moment. To a point. But yeah, I would say you know there's something something going wrong.
Okay. It doesn't matter. I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will move to basically the west door by the table and chair, above the ugly guy that I just hexed.
Up here?
That is correct. That gives one of them an opportunity attack.
It would give both of them. Oh no, this one did hellish. That one did hellish rebuke. So the one on the left doesn't have any reactions left. And this one will... No, he'll just let you go.
Okay. That's unfortunate. All right, that concludes Turner's turn. Guys would already know this. So let me know, how big is a 20-foot cube centered on either one of the bad guys?
Alright, let me show you.
Yes, Geisen's newest spell, Cube of Grease.
All the grease, all the time.
I believe the word you're looking for is stick of butter.
Nah, I like his version. Let's go with the Cube of Grease.
I would say that. So 5, 10. That's a little much, but it'd be somewhere in that neighborhood.
I guess for being a dick.
Okay.
20-foot cube. Yeah, somewhere right there.
Yeah, you need to cut those in half. That's a 15 by 15.
20
All right.
foot, 10, 10. But it'd be 20 feet, so... I always... Yeah. I always forget how D&D 5e does that. Or how 5e does it. But, alright. So, what's... Alright, so we can pick up where we left off. It is Geisen's turn. Which spell are you thinking?
Web. Is there a way for him to web those guys without getting Icky stuck in it?
Don't get icky sticky.
Icky sticky.
Not touching that with my 10-foot pole.
I just want to say, Icky stayed in that place as a show of trust towards our group. This could be the worst possible outcome for Icky.
Yeah, like, come on, guys.
So 4x4.
He was not expecting Tarnin to get all stabby on Sanishi, like, in this moment. Like, in general, yeah, sure. It was going to happen at some point. But now?
Alright, there we go. It'd be about here. Does it say it has to center on a creature or a location?
You conjure mass thick, sticky webbing at a point of your choosing within range. The web fills a 20-foot cube from that point for the duration.
Not without. It could be here, but that would get the 3 people in the room. Could be here, and that would get himself and Icky. Yeah, there's not really a way for him to do that and not hit an ally. At least one ally, if not more than one.
Cubes suck. Okay.
He just needs to, Geisen just needs to level up and get spell sculpting.
I was gonna say, a real mage would be able to cast a smaller spell. Like, bigger spells should be harder. Smaller spells should be easier.
See, I think once Geisen gets, if Geisen can ever do spell shaping, then he'll be able to do whatever he wants, because he'll be able to cast fireball and not have it affect you guys.
Spell shaping, the first thing that came to mind was balloon animals. And I'm just gonna stop there because y'all laughed, so you got it.
That's fantastic.
Let's see. Can Geisen do like an Arcana check to recognize that Tarnin has fallen under a spell?
Well, it would be obvious to everybody because you have a visible.
Let me restate
crown.
That Geisen knows who cast the spell. Does Geisen know which one of the individuals?
He would not have eyesight on who cast it because since he's in the corner, he would know that it was one of them, but he would not have been able to see it being cast.
But everyone who can see him can tell which one it is because they got the crown and red eyes and stuff.
No, Tarnin has the crown and red eyes.
Yes.
Oh, shoot, you're right. Okay, all right, fair.
Okay, let's try it. Geisen is going to take a step northwest and then a step west.
Okay.
So it's against the wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The closest one that he can see just happens to be the one he's going to attack or cast on. He's going to try suggestion on it. You suggest a course of activity, blah, blah, blah. Where is it? Target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action that Geisen describes to the best of its ability.
All right, what kind of saving throw is it?
You must make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw? All right, it does have advantage on saving throws against spells.
I disallow.
I disallow. Wisdom 6, 18.
Saving throw 7. Son of a bitch. 17.
16.
What?
It says wisdom 16. The save DC? Geisen's?
Yeah, doesn't he have a plus to that? Right on his wisdom it says +1.
That's Geisen's wisdom saving throw?
Right.
The spell save DC is over in the spell section, so it's 16.
Okay. Doesn't work.
So it fizzles and does nothing.
Great.
Suggestion was a second level spell.
Correct. That's Geisen's action.
Have you been marking them off?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It won't let me mark them off.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'm sorry. Can you let me know and I'll mark them off in there?
Okay.
How many of each of them are there?
2 third level and a second level.
All right. I'm sorry. I forgot that it just showed you the view, not the editable. That's my bad.
Yeah, it's not edible.
Edible? No, edible. All right, so
Okay.
if that is his turn, it is Sanishi's turn.
Ooh. I
Cut Tarnin!
no.
It would be fair-ish. I mean, he didn't actually do any damage, but I
Well,
guess
she's got a bunch of attacks. She could use one of them and just like cut Tarnin and be like, "That's what it feels like."
to not get hit. That's what it feels like to not
Maybe
get
that'll
hit.
break it. Maybe that'll break it. Maybe it breaks if he takes damage.
No.
You don't know.
No.
There's only one way to find out. Maybe it breaks if he dies. There's only one way to know.
I think I'm going to concentrate on trying to hurt these guys. So I'm going to go.
No, I'm pretty sure the DM's right. If he dies, the spell stops.
Well, it might. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
He just continues to like stab at people.
It's like a corpse trap. Just lay it somewhere and it'll stab everybody that walks by.
Hurry up.
Yeah, no, I'm going to pass on that though. And so is Suzuki. We're
what?
going to go. Yeah, totally got enough moves. Stand in front of the guy. With the cross.
Up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Nice.
I'm gonna attack the dude with the circle.
All right.
I believe that is 18.
18 would hit.
And that's 8 damage.
8. All right. So that one is this one. All right. Okay, that's 1. Go ahead and roll your second one.
Alright, second hand. Oh, fuck. That's a natural 1.
Nice. Oh. That's the good stuff right there. That's what that is.
This dice. Ew. That's bad.
Okay. So, that's an interesting one. All right. So, as you go forward with your second hand, you are like your momentum on the first one swings your second one back and it catches your backpack, like the little pack you're holding, and it actually like rips the seam. So everything that you were holding spills out onto the floor.
Fuck.
So just a ton of like your explorers, your rope, like all your shit just falls out onto the floor.
Fuck. So when there's my necklace on the floor
Yep.
for everyone to see again.
Yep.
Damn it.
So it wasn't
All
anything
right.
too bad.
That sucked. But I'm gonna go for my extra attack that I get to do.
All right.
Eh.
Give me uno más.
Okay, that is better. That is a 13 plus 10.
That hits as well.
So that would hit. Good. And that would be for 8 plus 5. 13.
13 damage?
13 damage, yeah.
Nice. All right, so as you pull your axe and your shit spills out on the floor, you kind of turn and look down at it, and you're just like, son of a bitch, and you just backhand it in the face as you reach down and start grabbing stuff.
That sounds right.
And then it would be Grelda's turn.
Finally.
Take it
She's her pride has been hurt by the fact that she did not hit this invisible person and that she took poison damage. Both very embarrassing in dwarven culture. So,
Welcome to Sumishi's life.
so if you could please put her next to Sanishi.
All
Thank
right.
you. Can you tell me which is the one that Icky hit?
The same one Sanishi hit, the one to the bottom left.
Okay, good, because that's the one she wants to hit naturally. So she's still raging, and she's going to attack recklessly, and she is going to make with the stab with the giant axe. You like to do
The swipey swipe.
swipey swipe? That doesn't sound good. That sounds bad. That sounds like
You don't stab with an axe. You don't stab with an axe. You don't go.
I know, but a swipe sounds like something you do with like a tissue. This is not
No,
gonna work.
swiper,
We need a new verb.
I want you to tissue it to death.
Slice.
Flash.
Slice is nice. Slash is also nice.
Slice is nice.
Hmm.
You're a poet, you don't even know it.
All right.
Chop.
We're making hamburger. So with advantage, you're not gonna like throw a curveball at me. I could actually roll 2 d20s and pick my higher one this time, right?
So far.
So far. That's fair.
What a dick. What a dick.
Thanks, baby. You needed this bad. Always do.
18.
18 hits.
Oh yes! Yay! I get to do the damages.
Get to do the things.
All right, so 1d12 plus 5. Murder. Oh, ladies and gentlefolk, I have rolled an 11, which is plus 5 plus 2, so 16, 18 damages.
Damage. Nice. So you walk up and Grell just has, like you said, it's the anger because you're embarrassed look on your face.
Yes.
So you just walk up and swing, and you actually embed the axe in its side a little bit, and then you pull it out, and you spit on its feet.
So, alas, it did not die, so I don't get to do anything else fun.
It did not.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, then it's back to the top of the round. Alright. So that one... Alright, so it will actually drop...
Wait. Doesn't it have to, like, choose to keep up the thing on Tarnan because I hit it? And Sinishi hit it, too.
You're right. You're right,
Yeah,
and you're right. You're both right.
I'm right twice. That's it. That's my quota for the evening. I will be wrong henceforth.
The first one was an 18, the second one was a 1, so it does actually drop. The first one, it kept, but when Grelda hit it, it did drop. Alright, so...
Pat looked annoyed that you stopped petting it.
Yep, she stopped purring too. Now is the tail thing.
Yep.
Hit the pets.
What the shit? Why are you stopping? Alright, so the one that has been damaged is going to... Alright, so it's actually going to reach out and attempt to lay its hand on Grelda. So it's a melee attack, but it has advantage on you. And that is a plus... 19 plus 5 is 24. You're muted.
Muted. We totally missed that awesome comeback.
Sorry. No, it was not an awesome comeback. I pretended it did not hit, but obviously my armor class is lower than that, so yes, of course it is.
Alright, then it was, he had cast Vampiric Touch. So, you are going to take 3d6 necrotic damage.
Alright, but I have resistance
Against necrotic?
against everything that's not psychic. Which you should not use canonically because they don't know that.
Resistance to all damage. Alright, so then that was 12, so you will take... If that's the case, you only take 6 necrotic damage.
They didn't hit my beard, did they? I mean, that's...
You don't have a beard.
You don't have a beard yet. You've
sideburns.
been trying to grow it.
I have chops.
You have chops.
Like,
He did not
and
hit the chops.
I'm
He
trying
touched,
to-
touched your shoulder.
Thank God. That can grow back.
Alright, so Grelda does take 6 damage. The creature does regain 6 health. The music stopped. Why did the music stop? There we go. Alright, so that was its 3rd level spell. It is going to... Where was that one? There was something else I wanted to...
While you're looking for that, I just want to point out to the rest of the group that the stove is still very distressed.
It is. It's freaked out.
I can't
Not
unsee
okay
it.
with this.
No.
I really hope we can save it.
I know, me too.
Alright,
There's
so what it is actually going to do... Alright, so Grelda, it is going to step out of your range, so you can take a melee attack on it.
Do I still have advantage?
Your reckless attack... Let me just double check on reckless attack. Advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn, not the round. So your turn is over.
Likely.
Oh.
Ah! Bye, Nate. Hi, Nate.
Oh no! He's back, he's back, he's back.
Alright, so what'd you get?
I got...
We can't hear you guys right now. Just a heads up.
No?
Yeah, I
fucked things up.
Why did you fuck
I
things
do
up?
not know what happened. Nate lost everything.
So I only got a 17 that
I
time.
suppose I could
17
connect
is its armor
speaker.
class. So you do get to roll
Yes.
damage on that while Nate attempts to
Sorry.
fix everything.
And this is a normal Sasha attack, right? Like,
Yes.
alright, okay.
Because it's just a normal 12 plus 5, or 1d12 plus 5.
All right, we fixed it.
Yay!
Yay!
Tammy hit it as
Welcome
it
back.
tried to walk away. That's where we're at.
12 damages. 12 ounces, please.
Alright, so Sasha carves up its back as the creature continues to move. It has 5, 10. Alright. Its turn is over. Then this one is going to...
Why do they run like little bitch bits?
Because they are little things.
This one, it is actually going to... Am I going to do that first? Yeah, I think it's going to do that first. It is going to cast Misty Step again.
Mother's ass.
So you see the mist form on its floor, and it just blinks out, and then blinks back in over here.
I wish to punch the fog.
And then it will cast... It will actually turn around and cast Eldritch Blast at Icky.
Icky.
Geisen cast counter spell.
I was going to say that was a
Can
significant throat clearing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, yep, that's his last 3rd level spell. So yeah, as the energy starts to leave its hand, it just fades to nothingness. It turns around in its place and looks at Geisen. And then Geisen can't. Oh no, Geisen used his reaction already. All right, so they are running out of the door, and it is Icky's turn.
Icky's gonna fly at him. So that gives me, let's see, the fuck is it now? 75 feet that I can move. And I would like to move in front of the guy in the front. Oh, wait, no, I guess I'd move just to the left of him, otherwise provoke an attack of
30,
opportunity.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55. There's a tree.
Yeah, and you know what? I wouldn't even have to fly, because my movement is 50.
What?
I wonder if he flies, can he fly over them and not take an attack of opportunity or not be the recipient?
If we're outside at this point,
10, 15, 20. But you gotta remember it's I'm gonna count the spells. You just gotta remember, or count the distance. You gotta remember it's 3D, so every 5 feet upwards is 5 feet, and if you don't land by the time your movement's done, you fall. So it is possible to fly.
He can fall.
I also have safe fall.
I also wish to point out, Icky, I realize you're glorying in your distance, but some of us are really short and have disadvantage when it comes to
40,
movement speed.
45, 50.
I'm super jelly.
60, 65, 70. Oh, yeah. 70 would put you right here, 10 feet in there.
Perfect. All right. Well, all right. And then I will drop 5 more feet in the air because I have 75 fly speed. And then I will let myself fall and safe fall to the ground.
Well, it's actually it's 1d10 for every 10, or it's 1d8 for every 10 feet of fall damage. So the fact that you're at 5 just means you can land safely.
Yep.
So yes. And since you're outside, I would totally let that happen.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Time to make some clawing happen now. All right. I will take that. 25.
25 does hit.
9.
All right, so this is the one that has not been damaged yet. So it does take 9 damage. You land in front of it, and it doesn't have an expression because it doesn't have any features. But you see its head actually, like, it gives you the like the Wicket Ewok like head tilt. Like, what the fuck is this? Kind of like as you reach out and claw right across its clavicle. But as you touch it, you do feel a familiar burning sensation go through you. And this one, it is actually going to cast Hellish Rebuke at 3rd level. So I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
I think that's 18. Yeah, 18.
18? Alright, that is successful, so you only take half of 4d10 damage. Oh, that fell on the floor. That's not gonna work. Ew.
Do you need a box like I have?
I have a...
Oh,
literally, I'm dropping it from 2... Oh, this is my World's KSDM box, but it literally dropped in, bounced, and then onto the floor.
I think that means we win.
Is that
take over?
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, you obviously Icky won because I rolled 2 of the 4 d10s were 1s.
Yeah.
So I only rolled 16, so half. You take 8 fire damage, which takes you down to 28. All right.
All right. I'm going to do the second claw then, because, you know, I got that coming to me. Oh, that definitely hits. That was a 19. So,
Yep.
27.
That definitely hits.
For 11 damage.
11 damage, nice. All right, so as the flame is the fire, you just feel your skin literally on fire. You kind of recoil and just backhand again right across the face. But its head actually snaps around more than 90 degrees towards the back before it comes back to the front.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grin roguishly as well as a beak can grin roguishly, and spend a key point to do all that over again. Oh, that maybe not though. 12.
12 misses.
Okay.
So let's roll your second one.
Oh, yeah. All right, that's better. 19.
19 does hit.
Uh, 9 damage.
9 damage? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you claw with your left one first, and it manages to duck out of the way. But as your first claw is going, your second one manages to come up and just like dig deep into its side, just like up its body as it kind of moves into it to get out of the way of the first one. And anything else you would like to do, sir?
Yeah, Ecky's actually not wild about missing that other one, so he's going to use another key point to do it all over again.
I think you can only use one key point a turn.
Can I?
I think you spend a key point. Fuel the features. Spend a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Oh, okay, so it is.
Your
bonus.
patient
All right.
defense is also a bonus action, and your step of the wind is also a bonus action.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can use as many key points on your turn as you want, but those ones require a bonus action to do.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Well, I guess I'll just, ruffle up my feathers real big, make myself look huge like they can't get by me, and then my turn.
All right, then it is Tarnin's turn.
No intimidation check? Come on.
Clearly.
Actually, is that a seduction check? like a peacock?
I'm impressed that you picked up on the nuances this quickly.
So,
Years into it.
is no longer under the spell, yeah?
No longer.
You're now under Icky's spell.
Everyone's under Icky's spell.
I think the spell you're looking for is less the peacock, which does the fluttering thing behind, and more the snipe, which does the whole like bump 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 bump.
See, now I'm seeing Toothless from the third How to Train Your Dragon.
Yep, exactly right. That's what I'm seeing too.
That's what I'm seeing as well.
Only
good.
feathered, covered in feathers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm.
I still need to see that.
All right. So what is Tarnin no longer under the spell doing?
What is it to pick up a weapon that has fallen? Is it a bonus action or an action?
That's a bonus.
Sweet. So I will run my 30 movement, and on the way I will bonus action pick up my other
15.
Prince blade.
You'll pull it out of the door.
Okay. So I have them both back now.
No, the other one is still embedded in the other creature. You threw it, it hit it in its neck.
Can't you bonus action get both of them back though?
Oh, that
Only if
is
they
an
both
ability if they both hit.
Ah, gotcha.
So, it was not the one that Icky is directly in front of, but the one behind him. It is still like embedded in its clavicle.
I disagree. The one that he attacked is dead on the floor.
Is that the one? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought he attacked one of those two. All right. So yes, you can retrieve them both.
Okay. I will retrieve them and run out the door.
15, 20, 25, 30. How much is his movement?
Only 30. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong guy.
Is it 30?
Okay, that makes sense. 30.
30?
No, it's 30.
That would be 30.
That's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20. That looks good. We're the one with the... It's still 25 feet, though, isn't it?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yep. The one with your hex is 25.
Mother the truckers. Oh, okay. So action, attack. What's the range on that? Is it 20? It It is 20.
Shut.
Well, it's 20 without. It's 20, and I can have.
You can throw it, but you'd have disadvantage up to 16.
Yep. I'll throw it at the one closer.
All right.
I throw it. Wait a minute. Okay, so I moved. I used my bonus. Okay. I attack. And do I get bonus? No, because it's not next to Icky. I mean, it's sandwiched, but it's not next to, not 5 feet.
No, it's not adjacent to. So it would be just a straight attack.
Hold on, that would be dumb, because then I'm going to end up dropping the dumb thing. Wait one moment, please.
Wait.
How dare you?
Wait.
I see owl.
Wait.
I see kitty. All the cats.
So glorious.
Don't.
Glorious.
That's 90 feet. Which one of them looks hurt?
They both are hurt. The one closer
Which
to
one
you
looks
is
hurt?
more hurt.
More hurt? I will cast sleep on him. Icky already knows I'm a freak. Yeah, I'll cast sleep on him.
Alright.
I roll 5d8. Oh lord, I need 5d8. 1, 2. Let's start with those. 3. Ooh, 16, 18, and 6. What's 18 and 6?
20.
24.
Tarnin holds out his hand, and you...
But only Icky sees it.
Actually, yeah. Yes, because nobody saw you cast any of your other spells.
See?
You hold out your hand, and you know you've cast the spell correctly, and you can feel the energy leave your hand, but you don't see anything happen. Unfortunately, that one has... Both of them have more than 24 hit points currently.
What do they do? That is my action, my movement, and my bonus. I am done.
It is Geisen's turn.
I am not in the way of the door, am I? He can go through me.
He can go through you. You are standing like in the doorway, but you can move through allies.
Geisen is going to... Five, 10, 15, 20, 25... Geisen's going to step up behind Tarnin, peer around his side underneath his elbow.
Easy to do being so short.
Exactly. And cast web in such a manner that both the uglies are caught in it, and Geisen isn't, but maybe Tarnin is. Icky should not be captured, but...
That would do it right there. Alright, so as Geisen begins to cast the spell, the closest of the... Yep, that's his last one. Alright, the closest of the two just like holds up his hand and casts a counter spell. So the spell just blips out as Geisen.
Okay. No web for me. Or for
No
Geisen.
web for Geisen.
And that will be... actually, he'll use... 5 more. He'll use 1 more block of his movement to look... Just step over to the window and kind of peek over the window to see what happens.
Stand up on his tiptoes.
Pretty much.
Alright. Then it would be Sanishi's turn.
Sanishi is going to go... Is she going to go out the same door Tarnin did?
20. What's her movement? What's your movement? 30?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll put you right there.
You might be better off just running north through the house to intersect them.
But does she know that?
She
I
would.
mean, I think you would.
I don't know where they're going. There's nowhere out here somewhere.
Honestly,
Connie would love-
Sanishi, from where she is, she wouldn't even know they left the door because she can't see.
Yeah, like I'm just kind of following where people
Yeah.
are.
I mean, just from a situational awareness standpoint, she just knows that they went through the door into that room, and she probably has heard things, but she doesn't know. I wouldn't say she knows that they're moving along the side of the house.
Repeat point. Repeat point.
Yeah. But now I do. Okay, so that was my movement. Can I take my bonus to move 2 more?
No, you can use your action to dash if you would like, but that would be your action.
That would be my action.
Point of order, there is a web spell you'd be running into.
Nope, it got counterspelled.
Oh, that's right, it got canceled.
It failed.
Thankfully.
I'm just glad this is like the first. This is only the second time I've ever been able to play a magic user against you guys, so this is kind of fun.
Yeah, the last time you exploded on us. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You literally just was like, you know what? I'm gonna die anyway. Boom, you get to die with me.
Yes, and I took 2 of you down with me.
No, you didn't. They lived.
No, they lived. I took them down.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay, if something has a 10-foot reach, if I have a weapon with a 10-foot reach,
You're
That
5 feet too far.
yep, you're fine. That would be 2 squares, not 3.
that would be okay.
So yeah, it wouldn't be the squares directly adjacent to you. It'd be like one more
Just one
set
between
beyond
us.
that.
You already thrown weapons.
She can always throw her axes.
I say not that I would hit with for shit. Like that would. So no, I think I'm probably best off in this case waiting.
All right, then if your turn is
Hold on, I'm gonna take my action and dash just out of the way a little bit.
where are you thinking?
Can't stand in the bush, can I?
No, you can move through the bush as difficult terrain, but you can't stand in the bush.
I guess if I could go kitty corner, I'll put myself in melee range of both of them. So
Both of
one
them?
more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that would be your dash action.
Yep.
All right.
And I'll
Then,
hang out.
then
so
if
they
you
can
are
hit me.
done, it is Grelda's turn.
All right. Well, Grelda has a speed of 35 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Nice. Farther than I can.
Shocking no one. She will attack recklessly.
Dwarves are made for
I'm
sprinting.
sorry. Yes, Tiny, can you please just come up here so that I can
It's like, but-
roll my dice?
But
Come here. There, thank you. All right.
Tiny wants to play.
He does want to play. This is accurate. All right. Ooh, that one's much better. Okay, I'll take the 15 and add my 8 to it, which
That
hits. So then, 12 plus 5. Which of these d12s will I choose? Holy shit, that was a good choice because that was a 12.
Oh, nice.
So 1d12 plus 5 plus 2. So 5, 7, 8, 9, 19.
Not
that right?
119. 19. Yes. All right. So you run up as you're panting. You reach the very end, and you swing down, and you just carve because it had turned around, or no, it was still facing away from you as it had cast a counterspell. So you actually carved down its back at a diagonal, and you just see the skin just split open, and it is looking rough. But
It did
is
not
still
die
standing.
though,
No,
so
it
there's
did not
nothing
die.
else I can do. Damn it! I'm so mad that it didn't die. All right, well that's it. That's the end of my turn.
All right. In that case, the one that is standing next to Icky will actually
Just die like a bitch. I get it.
die like a bitch. No, it is actually it's going to make 2 melee attacks against you with its clawed hands. That is an 18 plus 5, 23.
Yeah, I've got 19 armor class.
Oh shit! All right, so that is only a 1d4. That's 1, 3. So that's 4 piercing damage. But so 4 piercing damage. Where is it? The first time it hits the melee attack. Oh wait, there we go. It does an extra 3d10 poison damage.
Tiny is rolling the dice inside of my box. Just
Oh. Does he roll it out?
That is 17 poison damage
All right,
to
so
Icky.
woof. That's an that's in addition to the 4 that was dealt
Yep,
initially.
it was the 4 slashing, and then on its first attack it does poison damage, and then it's going to do its second attack on you, which is 6 plus 5. That is only 11.
So I have a thing. When a creature misses you with a melee attack roll, you can spend 1 key point as a reaction to cause that attack to hit 1 creature of your choice, other than the attacker that you can see within 5 feet. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
All right. Then that is a 2 plus 3, so that's 5 damage. So it gets you, and it like digs its claws into the side of your shoulder, and you feel the poison kind of going through you, and it holds you, and it kind of tries to swing with its other hand, but you kind of Jackie Chan your hands up and use its momentum and spin it around, and it comes around, and the one behind it, its claws just claw across its chest, and it does, what was that? 2, 5. It does 5 damage to the creature behind it. That is not how that was supposed to go.
I think I disagree. I think that's exactly how it was supposed to go.
I have to say, not a fan. No, I'm kidding. I'm glad you finally got to use that.
Me too.
That was that. That was that. Oh shit. Would it? Which one is this one? This one is that one. Yes, it would. All right. It is going to make a break around the corner. So Icky and Sanishi will both get attack of opportunities against it.
So I just roll a d like a normal.
Wait, was that a reaction to do that?
It was.
Icky, it was a reaction? Okay, so you don't get an attack of opportunity because you already used your reaction. Sunichi would, though, and that is just a straight melee attack.
Ooh. All right.
Give him a piece of the Sanish.
Oh!
No, you need to. Oh, it's just a straight melee.
It's just a
attack.
straight melee attack.
Yeah, so you'd roll a d20 to see if you hit, and then you would roll the damage.
Damn it. I'll keep that damage.
I can't hear you, Tammy. You're muted.
I thought I hit it. Sorry. Tiny rolled an 8 on a d12, if anyone cares how that ended.
All right. What did Sanishi get?
23.
So that hit?
And... actually, I guess 21.
What, how much did you roll?
21. I rolled 13.
All right.
So 21.
21 damage?
No.
Okay. I was like, holy
Yeah.
shit. All right, yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
My damage... 7.
Damn, so it gets a nice swipe across the lower back as it makes a break for it. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, and it uses its bonus action to open the door, and then it is done. Then it is the other one's turn. It will. Let me see, what spell slots does it have left? Oh, it does. Alright. It is going to use...
Don't say Misty Step. Don't say Misty Step!
It's going to use Misty Step.
Of course it's going to use Misty
Of course
Step.
it is. It's interesting having to, as never having played a player character before, it's interesting having to keep track of spell slots. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is going to Misty Step to here. And then...
Wait, it can't see that from where it was, can it? There's a corner.
I would say it could see... I'd say it would see there.
It would definitely see there, yeah.
Alright, and then it is going to turn around and cast Eldritch Blast, because that was a second level spell as Misty Step, so it's going to cast a cantrip, because Misty Step is a bonus action, so it's going to use its action to cast Eldritch Blast at Icky.
This might fuck me, guys.
Oh
That's good hit points.
Alright, so... Plus 5 to hit. Ah! That rolled off. That doesn't count. 19 plus 5, 24.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so Eldritch Blast does 1d10 plus 3.
no! Can
force
Grella, like,
damage.
dive in and, like, take the damage?
That is 5 plus 3 is 8 damage.
Alright.
That drops Icky. Icky drops.
That is more than 7.
No, shit. There we go. Little guy on
If
his
these
hands
people
and knees.
worship Icky so much, would they kill him? Alright, I'm just gonna throw that out there from a roleplay perspective.
Hey, DM. Alright.
Have you considered?
10, 15. Oh, shit. He's out. 20, 25, 30. All right. It is Icky's turn. Icky, I need a death saving throw from you. Roll a d20.
Hold on, wait a minute. I thought Icky and Turner were going at the same time.
Icky and Tarnan both go at the same turn, yes.
Okay, so since he's kind of incapacitated, I think Turner gets to go first this time.
Well, you guys have always had the ability to choose.
Moonin.
Okay, so if you guys roll the same, you guys do choose the order. So Tarnan can absolutely go first.
So, okay.
You just rolled a 19.
I rolled a 19 for my saving throw.
So
Okay, fine. You rolled a 19 for your saving throw. He went first. Forget my idea. It's okay. I mean, sure.
Unless you have feelings.
I have feelings.
I
At
have
least
no
one.
feelings.
I think, if Tarnan was feeling a feeling, we should let him feel that feeling
Success.
and do the thing.
It's your call, Nate.
Feel it.
Okay.
All right.
Icky gets a vision of Tarnan staring into him from a close proximity. He seems to have an inner glow. And he says, "The work is not done. Get up." And Tarnan, from a range of 60 or less feet, can do 3D healing on him. And does so. 3d6 healing on him.
Oh god, I thought the 3D healing, like you heal all 3 dimensions. I was like, ooh, as opposed to the 2-dimensional healing.
Technically, it is 3-dimensional healing, yes. I see
You
what
all
were
appear
saying.
as
Aw.
flat cartoon characters to me. Is that not what you are?
I
We
will-
haven't gotten together in so long. That's all I assume all of you are just 2-dimensional objects.
Next time I'm just gonna have a puppet.
Throw yourself 9 points.
9 points?
Okay.
All right, so you're back up to 9.
Huzzah.
All right, so that was your bonus action, Tarnet.
Yep, that was my bonus action.
Grelda is pretty sure it's her beer that did this, by the way.
Of course it is.
What else could it possibly be?
There's no other answer that makes sense, you guys.
Yeah, he can't die yet because he hasn't had enough of Rella's beer. It's science.
But he's
Move me
enough of it that he, like,
30 feet towards them.
Death because it's so
20.
just that.
That's 25.
And go diagonal northwest. Northeast,
northwest.
my bad.
Over.
Nope,
That would
northeast.
be
That way I
30.
can actually attack. Now I should be able to see the one that's hexed.
I would say you can see both of them. It's just a
Okay,
little
cool.
bit. It's just a little bit of an outcropping. They were just there to open the doors inward.
Understood. And then I will take my action to attack with my twins' flight daggers.
That would be that one.
On the one that's and now I got both, so I got advantage.
Yes, you have advantage on the first one.
I will take the 13 plus 9 is 22.
That hits.
Okay. I will roll damage. 1 for the dagger. 1 for that's the one that's hexed.
Yes.
And 2 for the surprise.
No surprise. Oh wait,
No
no, you have
surprise.
advantage. Never mind. I'm sorry. Yes, you would get surprise.
Okay. We're just checking. That's an okay roll. We got the 10, the 16, and where is I get the 4. It's a 6. 16 and 6 is 22.
22 damage. All right. So as they're both facing the door, you let one of the daggers fly, and it sticks into its shoulder. It digs in all the way, so the wings are pressed up against its skin.
Beauteous. I choose to attack with the other dagger.
Okay.
Amazing.
I know, surprise.
Not
face.
advantage on this one though.
Hey, nope, not advantage. Roll the 12, so it's 21.
That still hits. Yep.
Gets the hex and the dagger, but no surprise. Yeah. 5 plus 6 is 11.
11. The hex is every time you hit.
Correct.
Okay. So 11. So both of the daggers are now sticking out of its back as it kind of leans forward.
That completes his turn.
Thank you, baby girl.
All right. I need another 5 minutes. Go to the bathroom. Spend another hour.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Before you go, so I can be thinking about it.
Yes.
Did my being healed consume my turn?
No.
Cool.
You are
All right.
conscious, but you are prone.
He should
Okay.
take half his movement to get up, half his movement to stroll over calmly and casually and kill one.
I don't know if he needs. When you're
Half his
prone, no. When you're prone, you can stand up by spending 5 feet of movement rather than half your speed.
Oh, you're sick.
Part of tipsy sway. Part of being a drunk monk.
Yeah, Icky basically flies up like a phoenix.
And just says out loud, "These motherfuckers." All right,
Well, I
so
would like to
5
fix
minutes,
you.
and then we will see the glory that is a pissed off peacock.
But anyway, that's what's going on here.
I liked it.
love it.
I likes it. I digs it.
Swapping camera, swapping camera.
All right, then we left off Icky.
Icky will spend his 5 movement to get the fuck up, and then. Speaking of getting the fuck up, Moonin, she keeps lying down in the box that we've got to like roll our dice.
Of course.
And so then I'm gonna head on over to Painville to deliver some.
And where would you like this delivery to take place?
Just above the one to the farthest right. To
All right.
allow anybody else who might show up an opportunity to come in and kick some ass as well. And then I'll claw the. I guess the one below me is probably the one that I understand to be the most beat up.
It is. That's the one you've been spending the most time against.
All right. And we can claw it with a 26.
26 does hit.
And we hit it for 9 damage.
9 damage. 4, 1, done. All right. So again, as your claws dig into it, it is going to use its hellish rebuke on you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. This is going to be at first level though.
18.
18. Oh, that succeeds. So you only take half damage. Oh, wow. And that's really good because it's 2d10 and I rolled a 10 and a 9, so that's 18. So he takes 9 damage.
Back down to 0. All right.
Again.
But he didn't roll a death saving throw before because, it's all good.
Yep.
No, I mean, he's starting over. The saving throws will start over, but Icky is back down to 0, so Icky does drop again. He does the damage, but then the hellish rebuke dropped you again.
Grelda's wondering if gravity is really hard here because he just falls and then gets back up.
Oh, Grelda can't see him.
That's true. She's got no
sees him
idea.
get up. She sees him peacock over, and then she hears him crying out in pain again, and then she hears a body slumping to the floor.
Yeah, I cannot see this. Otherwise, I just assume he's a Chumbawamba fan.
And it's Tarnin's turn again. No, Tarnin went. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tarnin went. It's Geisen's turn now.
But if you want
No,
him,
you said it. You said it. It's true.
he did, if we're retconning it and I get to do it again.
Meteor hits, everybody dies.
Well, I'm rerolling someone with a southern accent.
Grelda has a southern accent sometimes.
Geisen curses under his breath for being small and slow. And moves 25 feet forward. Tell me where that gets him.
5, 10, 15.
He can't go diagonal there?
Not through the doorway.
Damn it.
He can get to there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he can get to there.
25?
That's
Okay.
25. Yeah.
How bad does
He's
he
got
want?
little gnomish legs. He can't run fast.
Yeah, I know.
Very deadly over short distances.
No, that's dwarves. I don't even know if gnomes could quite.
No.
reach that.
Can Grelda pick him up and throw him?
We have discussed this.
Yeah, she would not do that.
You cannot. I would say you'd have to be at least one class size larger than the creature you are attempting to throw.
So I think
A
What are you
large
trying to
creature.
say,
No,
good
you are
sir?
not a large creature. You are still a medium
He will-
humanoid.
He will use his action to dash.
Dash. All right.
Yep, he's going to dash.
10. This is 10.
Yeah. Go through Tarnin's and keep doing it at a diagonal.
20, 25.
That'll work. Bonus action, he does nothing. No, he's done.
He's done.
Yeah, but Sinishi's
Yeah.
coming up and it's going to be awesome, okay?
Sinishi is next.
yeah.
It's coming out, so you better get the party started.
Sure. But
No.
I totally, I'm not a huge fan of that song.
Oh, crap. Oh, never mind.
What?
I
Okay.
melee.
I'm sorry, Sanishi. Do you mind if I ask Sean a question about something? Geisen would have known this better, or Lars would have known this. I didn't realize that Misty Step is a bonus
It is a
action.
bonus action, yes. It is a second level spell, but it is a bonus action.
So he could have used his bonus action to get to where he was, and then from there he could cast a cantrip, correct?
He can see... Well, because where he is right now, with his line of sight... Let me see if I can grab a ruler. Alright, can you see the ruler?
I cannot.
No? Okay. He would be able to see to... How far is it? 30 feet?
It is 30 feet.
He would be able to see to here. Where my... Let me see if I can ping it. He would be able to see to
That's what
here, which this is kind of... He can do that and then aim for the creature on the right if he wanted to cast a spell.
That seems like a very Geisen thing to do.
Okay. So I'll mark off a second level.
So he's out of third and second,
Yep.
but he's got all kinds
all
of
his
cantrips.
firsts and his cantrips. Oh no, he tried sleep, didn't he? No, that was Tarnet. Never mind.
That was Tarnan.
Yep. But he did cast magic missile.
Tarna didn't do that.
Right. So
We all know
he's
that-
got 3 first level spells left. And his cantrips.
He should have 4 first level spells.
Did
He
he used magic missile, didn't he?
correct at third level.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why he's down 3 third level spells.
Alright, so Misty
3
Step is
second
a
level
second
spell.
level spell, so he can still cast a cantrip.
Correct. Is Ray of Frost does anything to slow people down?
Speed is reduced by 10 until the start of your next turn if it hits.
Sounds like something that Icky would appreciate and Geisen would think of, because he's smart.
Schmert.
Schmert. He will cast Ray of Frost on the
Alright,
one he can see.
then that is a... Alright, give me a ranged spell attack, so d20 plus 8.
18 plus 8.
That'll hit.
Okay.
So 1d8 cold damage, speed reduced by 10.
Geisen's 5th level, yes?
Geisen is 6th level.
So he should get 2d8.
Oh, you're right. 2d8, yep. It's reading
Go,
the
guys.
spell instead of looking at the actual page.
Go Geisen, go Geisen. Holy shit. An 8 and a 6. 14.
14. Alright.
Why don't you roll like that for me?
Because it hates you. No. So it actually, yep.
No, it's because Jill's not there to touch the dice. Jill is your magic luck charm. Jill has no magic luck charm.
Yeah. The only luck I have for myself is bad, but I can give it to other people. I can give good luck to other people.
Thank you.
No, that makes you a valued team member.
It does.
It
It
does.
does. Totally concur.
Paralyzed. Alright, so he has... We'll use this one. There we go. 10 feet less on his next one. Now it is Sinishi's turn.
Okay. You can catch him now. Sinishi, you can kill him now.
Ooh.
Get him! Get him!
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to move to where I can hit both of them.
That would be 30. 5,
Yep.
10, 15... That'd be 20.
Yep.
25.
Say, like I've got.
Yep,
plenty
you got enough to get there.
And I am gonna. I'm gonna attack the one that looks beat up the most.
They look pretty similar.
They look pretty similar. Okay. Who has been attacking?
I've been beating up on the one on the right.
But you wouldn't know that because you were out of
I
eyesight.
have no fucking clue.
No. You would not have seen, like, any of them getting damaged.
So I'm gonna attack the one that's kitty corner from me.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you roll my
I
die?
did roll your die.
That's
I give luck to other people.
What did it get? What did it get?
I rolled a 5.
That is not going to do it.
No.
Alright, so that's your first one. You do have your offhand.
Alright, so my offhand, I'm gonna go back to one of my die. Ah, that's better. That's an 18.
18 does hit. Look at that.
So. Okay. Actually, I'm going to use. I'm going to use my Savage Attacker. And roll damage again. Okay, go with that roll. And hit him for 10.
Savage Attacker?
Yep.
That is a critical hit. Savage
Can I-
Attack?
Once per turn, when I roll damage for melee weapon attack, I can re-roll the weapon's
Oh,
damage.
I'm looking for Savage Attacks. Not savage attack. Oh,
Savage
I'm sorry. All right. All right. So what did you end up getting?
10.
10? Right. Oh, that is. All right. So you walk up and kitty corner. You bury the axe into its neck, and it actually goes deep in its neck, and you can like it's making the motion as if it was coughing, but again, you don't hear anything coming out. And then you pull the axe out, and its neck is a third of the way gone, and it looks like it's barely hanging on.
All right. I'm going to then attack again because I can.
Because you can. I do what I
Attack,
want.
take the same guy. Another 8, rolled 18 again, so that's another hit.
How much is that all together?
Rolled an 18, so I'll.
Oh, you rolled an 18. I thought you said an 8. My bad. So yes. Yeah, you don't even need to roll for damage on that one. It only had 1 left.
Oh, okay. And
So yes, again, you are very good at that. So you get its axe buried into the side of its head, and you start to pull it out, and you actually use that momentum to pull it towards you as you bring the other one in, and they clang together, and its head just kind of like pops up and then falls backwards, and then the creature's body just drops to the ground.
my mama had a baby and its head popped off.
Basically.
Isn't this more fun than killing goblins? Zelda does not say because she can't see anything.
All right. Is there anything else Sanishi would like to do on her turn?
Desecrate the corpse. Desecrate the corpse.
I would like to use my bonus action to teabag the empty neck.
No, pretty sure I can't teabag anything anyway.
All right. Then if Grelda is done, or I'm sorry, if Sanishi is done, it is Grelda's turn.
Okay, Jill looks like she's done, so I have 35 whole
5,
walking
10,
speeds.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Hell yeah! Alright, so I'm gonna attack recklessly because that's what a Grelda do.
Not Grelda. That's what a Grelda would do.
Knock it out. We have questions.
That was not a great roll, so I don't know. Did Tarnan say that where Grelda could hear it?
It's not.
Yes, but
It's not Tarnan's turn to talk.
Okay.
It would be if Grelda would think of it or not.
Well, she's raging, which I
probably
feel
not.
when I play her does decrease her intelligence a bit. Ooh, that was a good roll. That is a 19.
19 does hit.
Ooh. Sorry.
You're gonna kill it and then not be able to hit anything else because it's the only thing left.
Okay, so alright, a hit, which means 1d12 plus 5. $11 total with my raging.
It is still alive. Barely. You walk up and you actually get most of its leg. Like you hit it in the thigh and you get pretty
I'm not
deep
gonna
into its
impede
leg.
its speed. Sorry, please keep. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
we've had this conversation. Fluff does not affect gameplay. If you don't
Fair
want
enough.
fluff, we will fight against spreadsheets. I will have an
No,
Excel
you're fine.
spreadsheet up, and we will just have numbers go down.
No,
I'm
you're
kidding.
good. You're good.
So yes, you dig deep into its thigh and then pull Sasha out, and it kind of leans down and it grabs both its claws against its thigh, and you can see just the light blue blood just oozing everywhere, and it looks rough.
There's nothing else I can do, so I'm
That's
done.
All right.
Okay.
Man.
Unless, can I grapple?
That's an
I
action.
don't think I can. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm done.
Man. Alright, let's see what
What's that?
what spells do I even have left?
as Icky dreams of a beer in the afterlife.
Like, this is what I'm drinking.
Wave
And I
splitter?
like Wig splitter, yes. It's a coffee stout. And I feel like that might be something that Icky could be dreaming of as he slips into the cold, dark beyond.
I can't do anything with Icky with my bonus turn, right? Like, don't you have to have a thing? I know Tarnan threw me things at one point, so I could help.
I mean, you can do things, basic things as your bonus action. Nothing really.
I just don't. What are the I can't do anything impactful. Like I can't.
Not particularly.
Help Icky.
No,
like
no,
Zelda
that would be an action.
Zelda would definitely care that Icky's dying at her feet. She would not just be like, well, whatever. I'm sure he'll be fine. It's a flesh wound.
It's fine.
He's just lost all of his feathers after having them all burned off.
No. It's a molt. It's natural.
All right, so you know what?
Looks like?
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do this. Grelda, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
yes, I have so much wisdom. You don't even know.
No, we don't know.
No, I have no wisdom. Like this is +0. This is not gonna help. Oh no! It's a 7, not a 1. It's a 7, not a 1.
There is no critical misses on.
No, but there's pride. There's pride, Sean.
All right, so you got a 7 altogether, or what was like the?
I did
7 altogether.
The saving throw for wisdom is 0 for me. Yeah.
All right, so the creature casts command on you, and you failed, so it gets a 1-word command, and it in your mind, all you hear is this just one word. Do you hear it flee, echoing over and over and over again? So you are going to spend your turn moving away from the creature as fast as you possibly can. So you actually
this turn.
Your next turn.
Fuck. That's not great.
So actually, as you you're already thinking of running from it as far as you can. Again, it's not your turn, but you're beginning the process, and it is going to. That was another 1st level spell.
That's a 1st level spell? That seems bad.
Command is at first. Well, it's only 1 word. It's not like it's a complex command. All right, and it's gonna run away from Sinishi. So Sinishi, you get an attack of opportunity as it runs into the house.
God damn it! You can choose not to take it.
I want to.
I know, right?
I know.
I'm not gonna do this.
Want to.
I know she does.
I challenge whether or not Zelda would interpret the command flee as to run away or as a threat to her beard.
Or am I itchy now? Maybe I'm itchy.
Right. Well, that's why it would be a threat to your beard.
Thank you, Nate. Yes, exactly like that. Does she
effort.
begin scratching?
As she turns around, ready to run away.
No, I think she can spell. She does write, so she would know a FLEE from an FLEA. That's fair, Sean.
It is more than just the word command. There is some
Thought
emotion behind it as well.
All right, so Sinishi, if you're going to do your opportunity attack.
Yes, I'm going to do my opportunity. My apologies. Where's my... Let me go. Thank you. Damn. It's only a 16. But I think I hit.
16?
Because-
16 does... you rolled a 16? Or a
I
16
rolled a
altogether?
16 plus 8.
That does
would
hit.
be
Oh, yeah.
A hit.
All right, roll your damage.
That's a 5. So it would be a grand total of 11 damage.
All right, so it casts the spell on Grelda, and then it turns and takes a step, and you bury your axe into the back of its skull.
Whoa.
Like all
Nice.
the way in, and it just sits there, and it's one of those ones where it stands, and as you're moving your axe to pull it out, it's nervous, it starts twitching, and then you pull the axe out, and it twitches a little bit, and then drops to the ground.
Stop running.
Does Grella stop fleeing? Can I know that immediately?
Yes. The
Okay.
person casting the spell is gone.
Gone.
She is filled with shame, by the way.
Man.
It's shameful. This is not okay.
All right, so the encounter is over.
Tarnan is swearing.
Icky is dying.
Tarnan is swearing and walking up to Icky. He is swearing in Common. He is swearing in Elven. He's swearing in Draconic. He's using the old gods, the new gods, and he's looking at you guys like, alive, one fucking time. We need somebody alive to answer questions for the dying bird.
I will say it doesn't have a mouth.
I mean, if it had a spell cast on it, it had a mouth.
That's right.
That was an
Yeah,
That was an innate ability. I'm just letting you know, it does not have a mouth. So like you couldn't even do like I forget what it's like question the dead or speak with the dead. You couldn't do that on
At
it because
the
it
same
doesn't have a mouth.
time, Tarnan has a really good point because from the time that I beheaded that elf dude way back when in the Glassworks, this has been a problem.
Everybody has taken their turns.
Yes. Except Icky. Icky and actually Geisen. They haven't inconveniently killed anyone yet.
Yet.
In fact, Icky explicitly tried not to once.
Once, very recently.
Yeah.
All right, so are you going to use your dice or your medicine kit on Icky? As he bleeds out?
I will use my medicine kit on him first.
All right.
See how all that goes. Oh!
So he is stabilized.
Yeah.
So how many of those do you have left now?
One less than I had just a minute ago. Hold on.
Well, we don't need to figure that out right this second. I know you have some.
I'm working on it.
All right, so Icky is stabilized, but he is still at 0 hit points. He's not actively dying, but he's still unconscious.
No, I thought because I had the healer's or medicine proficiency, he gets to be at 1 when I use a healing kit on him. Because anyone can stabilize somebody. And
all
they're
right,
at
so you
0.
have proficiency in it without needing to make a medicine check. If you can point to the...
Hold on. I am proficiency in medicine. I don't have it in front of me. I got to pull it out of the book. But otherwise, it seems like a waste. Why would you be proficient in it ever? Because anyone can use a healing kit.
Yeah, but you need to make a medicine check if you're not proficient in it. Well, stabilize a creature without needing a medicine in it. Well, there's...
Your stuff's old.
I'm not seeing anything about being proficient in the healer's kit. Like, proficient with medicine doing anything extra to a healer's kit. If you can find something in the next couple of minutes. Otherwise, I don't believe it actually makes a difference for the stabilization aspect of it. So Icky is not actively dying and doesn't have to make any death saving throws, but he is still at 0 hit points. So he would either need a healing potion, some kind of healing spell, or something to get him conscious again. Otherwise, he is...
I did have, I've got 1 potion of healing on me. I thought I had more than that, but all I have in my thing is 1, so we're just going to go with that.
Hold on. Don't be using your potions because I know that there's a reason that he gets to be up to 1 hit point.
Okay. That's fair.
And I gotta find it in here now.
Yep. But if you don't, we do have a recourse.
All right, I'm just a couple more minutes.
Sure.
Help me out, Sean.
I've been looking and I see nothing that says anything about having proficiency in medicine having anything to do with healer's kit.
Have you tried crossing your eyes?
Yes, and I just see it twice.
Then, in the sake of argument, I propose to you that you let Grelda go ahead and use the healing potion. You know what? I'll use a spell. And when I find it and show it to you, then we can retcon that one small portion where the healing kit brought him to 1.
That's fine. If between now and next time you can show me where it says that, I'll give you that spell back. But as of right now, I don't want to spend the rest of the time searching for it, so we'll just go.
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright, so Tarnan is going to cast Cure Wounds?
No, he doesn't cast. He's going to have a healing kit out and be doing some weird stuff that looks a little less than healing. And
Some
there's a
herbs need to be
glowing...
whipped. It's fine.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you did Hellish Rebuke in front of everybody or anything like that.
No, I didn't. It was
Icky did a
swamp
thing with his
gas.
feathers. It was cool.
Alright, so
Reflecting up
then
into
Cure
the
Wounds
blade.
is 1d8 plus 4, so go ahead and roll a 1d8.
You get 7 back.
Ooh.
Alright.
No, that's total.
Don't waste them this time.
So
Don't worry,
Icky does wake up with Tarnan standing over him.
Dude,
Again.
To tell me there's one of them alive.
you want me to just kill you now? You will not believe what these 2 ladies just did.
Oh, hey, I didn't kill him. And you didn't tell either of us not to kill him.
What do you
This is fair.
saved your
Saved who?
avenged your death? See,
Killed the thing that was trying to kill us?
yes,
Come on.
nothing wrong was done.
Well, let's...
Tarnan helps Icky up and just kind of walks away to where he walks away to where the first one fell and starts to loot that one. Or the one near here.
Alright, why don't we, since you guys
Call it a
are
day.
most likely, no, let's say, since you guys are most likely going to search the house, why doesn't everybody give me an investigation check?
Oh, come on.
Instead of going
Percept.
room by room and rolling like 15 investigation checks, just give me a household investigation check.
Can I just walk around and
Nope.
listen?
Nope.
I'd so much rather be doing this.
But it's more fun to watch you roll. Alright, so
I have a -1 to investigation. I'm just gonna throw it out there. My
So what'd you
perception
get,
is
Grelda?
high. It's bad.
I rolled a 6.
6. Alright. Sanishi.
Oh, and +0. Oh.
That was a -1.
2.
2. So 6, 2. Grelda.
I have a 10 total.
10. Alright. And then Tarnan. And Geisen.
I have a 9 total. Geisen has a 17 total.
17.
Hey, way to go, Jackson.
So after they die, the group does spend the next 3 hours digging through the townhouse in general. Like there are a couple of floors, so you do dig through every room little by little. Most of you just kind of picking up shiny objects and looking at them and trying to figure out if they're useful or not. Geisen is the one who like picks up books and ledgers and actually starts to dig through them. And bless you. It is Geisen who in the master bedroom upstairs does finally, about 3.5 hours into your search, does finally find a small hidden compartment behind the master bed. And it opens up into a small box, and as he pulls it out, there is a bag of coins. There is nothing of interest or real value throughout the rest of the house that would be worth taking. I mean, there's candlesticks, like stuff like that, but nothing that would present a real value. The longer you go through the house, the more it actually looks like it had been picked clean prior to you being here of everything that wasn't of like show value. Like, it looks like a nice house, but then when you look through it, you realize that it's really barren in the places that actually count for a house that don't count for showing.
So I take
No, go ahead.
Go. I take it we don't see anything that is particularly useful as far as like not necessarily like, oh, let's look for stuff, but as far as like, you know, where we might want to look next for these called castle.
Well, in that hidden compartment, in the hidden cache, there is a wooden box that was kind of it was in the wall behind a couple of bricks, and Geisen did find the loose bricks, pull the box out, opens it up, and inside of it there is a bag of coins. Does find 100 platinum.
Damn.
In there.
Whoa.
And also there is a very large book, and as Geisen starts flipping through it, it is a ledger of the Foxglove business assets going back decades. And at the back of it, it does have a deed to the Foxglove Manor and the Foxglove Townhouse. So the Misgivings that you were at before and the townhouse you're at now. And as he looks at it, it indicates that the family townhouse, the family manor, the Misgivings, only two-thirds of it was financed by the Foxgloves, and it actually says on the deed that the remainder was financed by a group called the Brothers of the Seven.
Ooh,
and the deed actually
suspicious.
contains a very, like, Geisen notices there's a clause after that that's very unusual. It's very out of the norm for what he's seen at deeds. And it says, it indicates that after 100 years of ownership, the Foxglove Manor, as well as all the lands within a mile around and below, will revert to ownership of the Brotherhood of the Seven. And then as he's flipping through the ledger, towards the end, over the last 8 months or so, he sees that the majority of the entries are mundane, but there are at least a dozen entries over the last 3 months labeled as Aisha's trip to Absalom.
To where?
Absalom, Absalom. But over the time that this covers, you know from being in Misgivings and talking to Aisha that she was dead during this time. Like, there's no way she was alive during the last 3 months. Each indicating that Foxglove was paying someone referred to as B7 and XAN 200 gold pieces a week for this trip. The payments were dropped off at a place called the Shadow Clock. Once a week, every week. Same time, same day. The day, exactly a week from the previous drop-off is actually this evening in about 6 hours. And the Shadow Clock is something that Tarnan is extremely familiar with.
Before you go further, because I know we're all going to, can you repeat those code names?
B7 is one of the people that was paid, and XAN is reference to the other one. And that's really all of the things of interest you find worthwhile.
So, Grelda just naturally just kind of gives Tarnan all the money, and like we'll split it later if we need it, I guess, you know?
Well, if Geisen found it, would Geisen give it? Or split it right away?
I'd say Geisen would probably give it to
you,
Tarnan.
Geisen.
Huh? No, come on now. Help me out here.
I would think that Geisen would just give it to Tarnan.
Yeah, I haven't seen any super greed on Geisen's part thus far. And we
Yeah.
all kind of seem to trust you a lot, so...
I think he's given you money before. Tarnan, hang on.
You're
to,
right.
so-
You're right. He gave me a bag of gems that I still have to freaking get turned in.
And Grello's given you several things that you have to do. And there's
we
some rings
kind of
and some other
don't
shit.
hold still long enough for that to happen.
Alright, so that is 100 platinum.
I got that.
Alright, you're adding it? Alright, I will add it to Tarnan's character sheet.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
The problem, at least from Grelda's perspective, is literally, what could be better than Sasha? Nothing. What could she spend this on? Nothing. There's nothing.
We could get Sasha a pretty new dress.
That would be insulting, because
No,
Sasha's a
no.
warrior.
Oh, and warriors never get dressed up.
Well, but, I mean, what? We went to a funeral, and I tied a black ribbon on Sasha.
So you can get a nice lacy black ribbon for her.
Sasha is not pretentious.
Fair enough.
Now, Grelda has to pay her dues to her guild or not Sasha, sorry, Grelda. Grelda has to pay the dues to her guild. But beyond that, like, money is not a huge motivator for her, so.
Fair. Okay, that's all we find in the next 3.5 hours, which
Yep.
puts it about what time?
Let's see. He got there a couple hours there. Around. It's probably. I'd say it's 5 in the evening.
And this payment supposedly happening tonight at midnight?
At about 11. It's about 6 hours from now. So about 11
I will
o'clock at the
point
shadow
out-
clock.
From a real life perspective, it is now 11 p.m.
Yeah.
and it's getting to be the sleepy times.
Yes.
We can find a good stopping point. We don't have to stop now. I'm just saying, let's look for one.
I would say it would either be now prior to whatever discussion the group is going to have, or you can have the discussion and then we would stop prior to action actually taking place. It's kind of up to you guys.
I'm game to keep going, but have a slight lean towards just pausing it now.
Let's pause it now.
Okay, we can stop it now. I can give everybody a quick reminder of the notes when we start next time.
Good.
Just what we found, what you guys found, and then you guys can discuss on what you're going to do going forward.